This is Chris Carter. Today I'm going to show you how I use cold wax to put a protective coating on the recycled watercolors that I turn into covers for sketchbooks, journals, and calendars. These are some of the sketchbooks I've made where I use binding, either Coptic binding or this is 2 and 3 signature binding. It's really fun. There are all kinds of patterns that you can create and use, and the sketchbooks open up flat, which makes them really, really delightful to use. They fit into your pocket. This is a calendar. This is for scheduling things. You know, this is a recycled experiment with just color blocks. And this one is reinforced with some hand-dyed silk ribbon. Wonderful little sketchbooks. So I'm going to show you what I do, because this, if water drops on this, even though it's watercolor, it's totally sealed with the cold wax. I use the same method of sealing with cold wax to seal large watercolors. What I love about it is that you don't have to put glass over the watercolor. It makes it much lighter to hang on the wall. I make giant triptychs that together are sometimes 6 feet by 8 feet, 6 feet by 10 feet, and the glass would be incredibly heavy and it would be reflective. The non-reflective glass is just far too expensive to buy. Since it worked so well with the watercolors, I decided that it would also work well for the watercolor that I use as covers for journals. This is a cover. I cut it down to the size I wanted, and it's much easier to do it before you bind it. And what I use is I use Dorland's wax medium. You take a glop in your hands and you just rub it on. And you can tell, you could even do this with your eyes closed because you can feel the roughness. And when it's no longer rough and it's not making a scratchy sound, then you've rubbed it in enough. Make sure that it's everywhere. What I do is I put on a lot, but then I work it in, and I don't leave it thick like that, but it's just easier to make sure that you get all the spots. I go around in circles. That assures that it gets into all the crevices. I don't seal the inside. And then I let it sit for 48 hours. And when I'm done with that, I buff it with an old t-shirt, and then I do a final buffing with a leather chamois. And that's it. And it's great. It makes it a little bit thicker, a little bit stiffer, and it protects it from water. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Carter. ChrisCarterArt.com or explorewithChrisCarter.com.